Retired Rear Admiral Gary Best and former Chief of Staff of the Ghana Defence Force stated in his endorsement letter to the press that he has every confidence that presidential candidate David Granger will act fairly, justly in handling the affairs of the nation. He also stated equally, he has every confidence that Prime Ministerial candidate Moses Nagamutu will be transparent, fair and compassionate in the day-to-day management of the nation's business. He further wished the APNU and AFC coalition success at the 2015 elections and urged every voter to vote APNU-AFC. This endorsement may come as a shock to the PPC because it was the incumbent who had approved the promotion of Gary Best to Rear Admiral, apparently with the hope that he would have gotten the soldiers' support for the PPC. It was also widely perceived by the public that Rear Admiral Gary Best had been carrying out the wishes of former President Barry Jagdeo to keep the army under control, leading up to the 2011 polls when he, Jagdeo, promoted Mr. Best to Chief of Staff. On Monday, in an invited comment with presidential candidate David Granger at the APNU-AFC campaign office, I asked him what are his thoughts on the endorsement of retired Rear Admiral Gary Best.
Well, the endorsement is welcome. Admiral Best is a distinguished officer of the Coast Guard, former Chief of Staff of the Ghana Defence Force. He's aware of APNU's commitment to improve the quality of resources, material and other resources provided to the Defence Force to allow it to do its functions. And
Granger said having been Chief of Staff of the Ghana Defence Force, Rear Admiral Gary Best is aware of the deficiencies of the PPC administration.
He's made a mature decision. He's compared what the PPP has done and what the APNU is capable of doing. And I think he made the right choice by endorsing APNU-AFC coalition.
Yesterday at the Ghana Veterans Legion anniversary, when the APNU-AFC presidential candidate announced the endorsement to the packed gathering of soldiers, this was the reaction.
That former Chief of Staff, Gary Best, has endorsed to speak as citizens. And if he has looked at the program of the PPP, and he's looked at the program of APNU-AFC, and he's made a decision, I respect that decision, and I'm proud and pleased that he's made such a decision.
Rear Admiral Gary Best further stated that the party's bold decision to work together is not only manifest of a deep commitment to unity politics and unity leadership, but also the beginning of a movement for unity in everything Guyana will do as a nation. Rear Admiral Best is also an attorney at law who graduated from the Woodin Law School, University of the West Indies, and the University of London. He worked for more than 3 decades with the Ghana Defence Force, rising to become Chief of Staff for 6 years before retiring in September 2013. Andrew Weeks, HGP Nightly News.